both of you guys nodded in agreement where y'all said most of these black people are criminal.
No,
why are we always
they are. It doesn't matter if they're guilty or not. And all of these, name me one that didn't have a criminal record.
Hold on.
Name me one that didn't have a criminal record. That's all we're talking about. Criminal records.
Brandon, and there goes the problem right there.
How is it true or not?
Hold on. Because just because you have a criminal record,
nobody said
does not. Then why mention it?
Because it is
irrelevant.
It is ironic. It is ironic. No, it's not. It's ironic that all of these cases that we see, people are involved in criminal activity. It's never, he said it's never a case where a person that just am doing nothing is just gunned down. All these people have an extensive criminal history. Why is that important? Why is that important? Do you not think that's strange?
So
no,
Shelley Luther,
just because you had a criminal past doesn't mean that you deserve to lose your life.
It's funny because
that is relevant in the case that's at play.
You know, here's the thing.
I gotta go.
They're quick to run and grab that talking point of Biden and Hillary Clinton. You know, created the You know, they created the crime bill. They created the crime bill.
You the fakest nigga I ever seen in my life.
They created the crime bill. I see you in person. They created the crime bill.
What you said.
They created.
I'm done, bro. You a fake nigga. I hope everybody see that.
I appreciate
fake, bro. I'm gonna expose you to everybody. And when I see you, nigga, we gonna be. It's gonna be on. I want you to know that because you call me on the phone and you saying all this, and then you get on the live stream and you playing this shit. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Is that black on black crime? Is that black on black crime?
You's a bitch. I told you. Everybody on your live stream know you's a bitch. And when I see you, I'm whooping your ass. Everybody got it on live stream.
I like it.
You want to be hood, nigga? You want to be hood? You on the phone talking shit to me and you call me and saying you apologize? Yeah, nigga.
I never apologized.
You apologize?
I never
apologized. You didn't apologize. My wife listened to you, nigga.
I never apologized. What I said was,
bitch, nigga.
That's what I said.
Let's
The problem in this situation was that you do not have the right to then go and impede and restrict somebody else's right to life, which is what they did.
No, they didn't.
When they brought their firearms out, they knew that they were in a situation with great power comes great responsibility. They were in a situation where, first of all, they didn't have to be in that situation. When it comes to self-defense, the first thing we as firearms instructors tell people is that if you have a way to get out of that situation,
always
then you should do it. If you're in a school shooting, a mass shooting, if you're even if you and your child are inside a grocery store or a convenience store and you have a way to get out and get your child out, you get out, even if you have a firearm on you. The last thing that you do in self-defense is use a firearm because you know you are accountable for every single round that comes out of that firearm. And you know that life is way more precious than any type of property. So even having that as a scenario in that moment, they shouldn't have been trying to go to the quote unquote danger. They shouldn't have even thought that if they're going to have a firearm and brandish that firearm, that the other person wasn't going to react, especially since that person was unarmed. Then Arbery in the self-defense case, if he were still alive, would be able to say that it was self-defense, that he was able to take the firearm away from them, or try to in that instance, because he was fighting for his life. So the only person who has self-defense grounds in this is Arbery, and Arbery will never have his day in court. So that is the problem here. And I want you to please don't put the Second Amendment in this. Yes, they have a right to that, but they don't have a right to cancel someone else's life in order to do so.
Let me explain real quick, because I think it's invaluable to understand, right? You do have a right, according to the law, to open carry. Yeah. That is a constitutional right. You can.
I'm not saying they don't.
No. Let me finish. If you get in a vehicle to go anywhere, whether it's citizen's arrest, whether it's going to the grocery store, your amendment rights does not end there. You have a right to carry it. Now, Absolutely. If you are going to conduct a legitimate, just say that they believe it's legitimate. In the courts, they will determine what it is. They believe it's a legitimate citizen's arrest. If you are going to be in a citizen's arrest, do you leave your gun at home or do you bring your gun for self-defense in case he has a gun? Now, I don't understand how us Second Amendment folks can see that that's not an issue. If you are carrying a gun, listen, hold on, let me finish.
He can have it for self-defense, but when he goes out of his truck and then goes and pursues that person.
Pursue. How you pursuing somebody who's standing still?
He didn't come out of his truck. Did Arbery go into their truck?
He came on the driver's side of the truck.
The father was in the back of the pickup truck with his gun aimed at Arbery.
No, he didn't. Because when the shooting went off, Greg couldn't even get his gun together. So he couldn't even shoot. He fumbling with the gun. He didn't have his gun loaded already.
What are you talking about? He was sitting in the back of the pickup truck.
When the shooting started going off.
If you're going to go after somebody, how you ain't got time to get in the cabin of the truck? He in the back, running around like Dukes of Hazzard to chase niggas. But let's be honest.
First of all,
let's call a spade a spade.
Show the video of him pointing it at him.
Let's call a spade, right?
Didn't point the gun at him.
What we have is a case of grifter season, right? Like Brandon's career is on the line. Like outside of
hold on, bro. You gonna make me disrespect you on this live?
Outside of you can't cut me off.
You gonna make me disrespect you on your own live stream?
You can't cut me off.
My career's on the line because
Brandon just respond to him after he finishes his stop.
Well, bro, you can't come over here disrespecting somebody. You think I'm going just let, bro? I'm not disrespecting.
Go ahead and respond back to him. Everybody got their own personal opinions how they feel about
grifting.
So everybody can.
So you can get aggressive, like you threatened women's life last Friday.
What woman I threatened?
I believe.
Which woman I threatened?
We can.
Now, niggas say it. Which woman I threatened?
We can pull up those clips. So you said
which woman I threatened? Now you brought it up.
So let's.
What woman did I threat, bro?
Let's unpack.
Let's stay on topic with Arbery. Let's stay on.
What woman did I threat?
Here's the thing.
Let's stay on topic with Arbery.
Here's the thing.
People were saying he was jogging. All I said was that let's wait because this sound crazy. I want to see more information. Then I can say he was just jogging. But everybody jumped on the jogging that they profile him. People were saying that they never called the police.
Why you and Bryson keep coming back to the jogging and deflecting?
Because
nobody here said that. Nobody here said that. I
saw the live stream, bro.
Nobody here. The people in this box. Nobody here said that. You keep deflecting to Laquan McDonald, to this, to that.
What's the next? Hey, Hotel. What's next? What's the next question that you have, man? Because brother, you called me on the phone and we talked about this. You just told me that I'm afraid of Maj. I got the text message right here where we talking about.
Okay, hold on. Let's get out of the personal tag.
But why you on here saying that when we just talked on the phone about debating Maj?
You know what?
My wife's sitting there listening to you.
Guess what?
Brandon,
y'all can talk about you and Hotep. Hold on, just a second. Hold on,
man. Dang, bro. I thought
you, Hotep, Jesus, and Brandon. That personal stuff, y'all can talk about that offline. We off of it because y'all can talk about that man to man. That ain't none of our business. That ain't none of our business.
Brandon, real question. I got to bounce, man. I got a dinner, man. But bro, I'm disappointed in you, man. My wife would listen to you talk to me.
Brandon, one question. Now, if this goes to court, and these two, the father and son.
Yes.
They get found guilty.
Yes.
Now, let's say if you're found guilty,
okay,
will you accept that the law worked as it did, or will you be like with Amber Geiger? He said, "Oh, she got railroaded."
Oh no! Let's talk about this, and then I'm done. I gotta go. First and foremost, if you watch my video, stop running your mouth here and watch my video. If you watch the video, they got 1.7 million views. At the end, I said the justice system would run its course. I said if they're found guilty, then they're guilty. If they get found innocent, I believe that the justice system will do its job. If they get found guilty and they can appeal if they want to, it's our court of law. I have never once gave anybody a pass and say anybody's guilty or innocent. I just gave law and telling you what the court is going to look at. Also, Amber Geiger, I actually thought she should have had more time than what she got. I made a video and said she should have got 25 years. They gave her like 10. I made a video saying I was shocked that she only got 10 years. I'm not kissing nobody but, man. I'm telling the facts based on my training and experience. And I'm not gonna say nothing personal, man. But you for a fact,
Brandon, you said. Let me just say this one thing to Brandon. You just said that I wanted to be you. My response to that was, no, you want to be Maj.
Why?
Maj added you on Twitter, said you want to be him. You still have not responded. I'm assuming you must be afraid because you have not responded.
Well, we talked on the phone yesterday. We talked on the phone yesterday.
Talking about right now, Brandon.
We talked on the phone yesterday.
Right now, you just said I wanted to be you. We didn't say that on the phone yesterday.
All right.
So, Brandon, what do you want out of this? I'm just asking one more question, please. Like, Brandon, what is your goal? From the videos and everything, what would you like to see going forward?
I just want people to know facts. Did you know and read all of the citizens arrest laws before you saw this? A lot of people didn't.
I did.
Did you know that they accused him? Did you know that the prosecutor who recused himself, he didn't have to, but he did because of the mother's wishes. He wrote in a report and spoke about all these things, and he gave the reason why they didn't get arrested at the time. A lot of people haven't read that, so they think that this is just a miscarriage of justice. He gave a synopsis of it. I just want people to have facts. People did not know that they called the police. A lot of people still think the McMichaels didn't call the police. They did. Multiple people called the police, neighbors and McMichael. A lot of people don't know stand your ground laws. A lot of people don't know that they can open carry legally.
Yeah, but the problem is, Brandon, problem is though, Brandon, I'm aware of those laws. I'm also aware of the Supreme Court laws that talks about reasonable force as well. They're standing for cases like this. They're standing. Patel versus the state. Like, so what I'm saying is, Brandon, hold on. And that's fair. That's fair. But what I'm saying